beautiful Turn for Automotive, and we are going to do just a small little lift on this gentleman's Jeep Trailhawk. Now, remind you, he doesn't just mess around with this thing and pussyfoot around. He actually drives it to some crazy shit, and so we're gonna go ahead and give him a little bit more clearance. As you can see, it's sturdy as hell. He drives it. He's got everything you need up top there for if you're out in the middle of nowhere. He's got what they call that natural coating to keep the paint protected. That's called Arizona Desert Liquefied. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do just a small lift kit on it. Just give him a little bit more clearance. He does have some good old-fashioned BF goodies on there, so he's got good taste. He knows what he needs to run. But yeah, he takes it, I mean, basically everywhere, so there's no stopping him. But yeah, so a good customer of ours. He literally leaves a spare key at our shop just in case he fucks it up and he needs to get it down here. We have a key for him, so he's prepared. He knows what he's doing. So we'll get back with you here in a little bit as you start doing the lift. All right, so here's what we're gonna be doing to it. We're doing a rough country, just a little 2-inch lift. Looks like what we have here. Just now open up the box, so it looks like the customer already did. Some spacers for the front struts. Looks like all the front rear parts, all the nuts and bolts. It's just a 2-inch lift, but it should give it enough clearance. I don't see why not. Pretty good. They look like pretty nice parts. Looks like probably a spacer for the front diff. We'll probably have to go ahead and drop that down. But yeah, that's from Rough Country. So we do a lot of rough country lifts over here for our customers. And so they seem to hold up good. They're made in America, I believe in Tennessee. So anyhow, we'll get it started and see what happens. So this is our new tech over here. His name is Max. Max, say hi to the YouTube channel.
Hi, YouTube channel.
This gentleman here is in the military. He's what are you? You're unactive reserve, or?
Yeah, well, I was in National Guard for 6 years. I'm in active reserve, waiting for World War III to happen.
So there you go. So good guy here. He's going to be installing the lift kit here. He was also a helicopter mechanic. He worked on all the big stuff. So attention to detail, that's what we like here at Turn 4 Automotive. So there's all the parts laid out, and one by one he's going to throw them in there. I'm going to have a strut spacer. Probably going to go up in there. Looks like we got to cut off this lip right here for some reason. I guess we'll find out why. And then lateral bar extension, spacers. So yeah, so it should be a pretty clean setup when we're all set and done. First one we've done on a Trailhawk. There's a first for everything. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, looks like we got a blown strut in the back. We might have to do something about that. All right, so we'll get back with you here in just a little bit on this. Here we've got one side done, the one corner here, and that's about how she comes. There's that sway bar link I was telling you about. That's adjustable. Pretty nice setup. I like that. A little stronger than the plastic one. And then up inside there is your spacer, and then we had to ground this down here for clearance, and that's about it for this side. And now our technician Max has gone on to the other side and disassembling this, and then we move to the rear. Stay tuned with us, we'll be right back with that. Not only an alignment machine and every other tool, but we also invested in a balancer and tire machine. So now we can basically complete the full job all the way to the tires. So we're pretty excited about that. So we still got to get them all hooked up and start using it. But fair, I'll let you guys know that we are going to be offering tires here. Probably going to do BF Goodrich, Continental, maybe some Nitto, Cooper, And then the Cooper Starfires for our cheaper brands, and maybe Goodyear. I haven't decided yet on that. But and we might throw some Toyotas in there, certain ones like the Mud Trains and the All Terrain Toyotas. Gonna know a lot of people like those. So, yep. So letting you guys know, we are now going to be doing tire bonding and balancing, selling tires. Another off-topic thing here. You got Steve over here doing a heater core in a Dodge Dakota. A good friend of mine. Works for your local TPD. He keeps the crime off the streets, keeps the great people safe, and that's his dashboard sitting on the ground. And then he's over here taking apart the HVAC pumps. Always a lot of fun. Pulling the whole dash apart, right down to the firewall. So yeah, we do a little bit of everything here, even that. We stay relatively busy here. Yeah, always make that nice and roomy, don't they? Just enough space to get maybe a wrench in there. Josh had to modify a wrench in the last lift kit we did. He had to cut one in half.
This isn't too bad. I've dealt with worse.
Oh yeah, yeah. In this industry. Installing right now is the bracket spacer for the brake line, ABS sensor, all that fun stuff. Right inside of there. There it is. Look at that, right there. A little round plastic spacer.
That'll line up though.
That is your bracket spacer for your brake line ABS. It's so yep, there's your ladder arm bushing spacer. Arm bushing spacer. Looks pretty good. Since basically we're dropping the whole geometry down, we also had to do with this as well. About 2 inches.